Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And hello, I'm Jay.
That's him. And we got some news updates for you from around the land of smiles this Thursday, July 17th. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. All right, got to wipe the smile off my face today. We'll be talking about an outrageous incident involving a foreign resident burying a dog alive. A disabled tourist robbed by a trio in a Pattaya hotel room, and a little later, a topless Thai trans woman busted for a beach stunt in Sri Lanka, of all places. But before we get into it, Jay, would you mind telling us a quick word about our sponsor?
Yes, Fazwaz, ladies and gentlemen, is the largest real estate portal in Thailand. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show. If you've ever thought about buying, renting, or selling property in Thailand, check out Fazwaz.com.
It's a place to go, that's for sure. All right, now let's dive into it. And I want to trigger warning everybody and let everybody know there's some animal abuse, but also the animal is rescued, okay? So there's a happy ending, but let's get through the tough stuff. Outrage in Phuket after a foreign resident allegedly buries a dog alive. A foreign resident in Rawai, Phuket, is under investigation after allegedly burying a dog alive, leaving only its head above ground. The shocking act, captured on video and posted on the 16th of July, sparked widespread outrage online. Local officials and residents rescued the weak and barely conscious dog, now under the care of the Soy Dog Foundation. Shout out to the Soy Dogs.
Yeah.
Authorities have identified the suspect and are pursuing legal action. The case has ignited intense public condemnation and renewed calls for stronger protections against animal cruelty in Thailand.
There's a special place in hell for people like this.
Well, like, what was the thought process? I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're just speculating, but was it just to have some jokes and laughs or make some video on social media, or is this just a cruel person who doesn't care about his dog? I mean, clearly.
So I'll give you a better detail about what was going on. The dog was unattended, just buried there with its head out, and it was barking loudly and making noises loudly, and people were like, what's going on? It sounds like there's animal abuse going on. They looked over a fence. Sure enough, there was. And unfortunately, there were some good Samaritans nearby to come out and rescue the pup. And yeah, very clearly, one person was held responsible. They're being charged now. I guess they're withholding details about identity and nationality, but it is known. It is a Farang, at least.
Oh, okay.
Rough.
I see. All right, well, for now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to our next story, which is regarding a police bust. A major Bangkok gambling den seized chips worth over 270 million baht. All right. Jumping the gun with casinos in Thailand, police have raided a major illegal baccarat den in Bangkok's Bangkok district, arresting 20 gamblers and seizing chips worth over 274 million baht. The group included Thai, Chinese, and Myanmar nationals. Some gamblers were injured trying to flee through windows. Officers also confiscated tables, monitors, cash, cards, and other equipment. All suspects confessed to the charges and were taken to Petkasim police station. The raid followed an intelligence operation that uncovered the site's conversion into a large-scale gambling venue. They just couldn't wait for the casinos to be legal.
Well, it's not going to happen, so I guess you got to get
Allegedly, Alex, allegedly.
The casino bill's off the table. But that's a lot of money, dude. 274 million baht worth of chips. What is that? That's like, millions and millions of dollars. So I don't get how there's this much money in the illegal gambling market. Like, we talk about black markets like drugs and things like that.
Well,
gambling's huge.
Well, yeah, as long as there are people with money, they'll be gambling.
Yeah, I guess so. It's interesting to me how it's like set up in these really professional environments. Like, if you saw the pictures and stuff, they're like real tables. There's probably real staff serving this. Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, they rent the dealers from Macau. Allegedly, I've only heard of this.
From Macau. Sorry. Yeah. I heard from a cow. I was like,
no, from this Macau. Yeah.
That threw me off for a second. I was like, how is a cow involved in this? Anyways, yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Don't go gambling.
Don't do it.
Say. Yeah. Well, more outrage coming out of Pattaya. A disabled British tourist was robbed by a trio in a Pattaya hotel room. A 61-year-old mute British tourist in a wheelchair was robbed in his Pattaya hotel room after being lured back by two women and one transgender suspect. The trio allegedly stole over 12,500 baht in cash before fleeing, leaving the man traumatized and alone. Unable to speak, he alerted police by typing messages on his phone. The incident occurred around midnight on the 15th of July in central Pattaya. Authorities are now urgently searching for the suspects and appealing to the public for information. Scummy. Well, I don't know. He's in a wheelchair. He's mute. Can't talk. It's interesting that he knew how to get in touch with the police via text, at least, to come to his aid. 12,500 baht. Like, I don't know. Is that worth your soul? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those. Like, all right, there. If you got targets, you got marks, and you're a robber, I guess he's an easy one. But that's some burning hell shit right there. Pardon my language.
Yeah, some rough stories out there today, huh?
Yeah, we'll get to more fun stuff later, but
All right.
we got a wild one next, though.
Yeah, another wild story coming out. Woman captured after 16 years on the run for aunt's murder.
Justice.
Just 16 years, though. I mean,
Yeah.
After 16 years on the run, 47-year-old Waraporn was arrested in Nakhon Pathom for her alleged role in the 2009 murder of her aunt, Boon Ting, following a family land dispute. The victim's body was found buried near her home with signs of blunt force trauma. While Waraporn's mother was arrested soon after the murder, Waraporn fled and lived across Thailand under the radar. She was captured after returning to live with her child. She claims limited involvement, saying she only tried to help her mother during a heated altercation. I just know of it. I didn't take part of it.
Well, yeah, he didn't come forward. That's something.
Yeah.
And yeah, what does it mean to help her mother? If her mother is the one who murdered her, like, did you help her with the murder? Did you help, like, hide the body? No matter what, there's something. So, I don't know. Probably a quick confession at this point, since she's been caught, would maybe spare her some of the trouble. But yeah, anyways, it just goes to show you, justice catches up. It's very interesting. There's a lot of stories like this where people who have evaded justice for a long time still end up getting caught. So I think that's interesting news. All right. Well, our next story, we're talking about pollution, interestingly, here in Thailand and in Southeast Asia. Thailand is fighting back as Myanmar pollution threatens a health crisis here. Thailand is urgently tackling toxic pollution from Myanmar that's contaminating northern rivers and threatening public health. On July 15th, the cabinet approved a sweeping plan to protect affected areas like the Kok and Sai rivers with expanding testing, free health screenings, and aid for impacted farmers and businesses. The country is also pushing Myanmar to diplomatically to stop harmful mining practices. A coordinated national response will include ecosystem restoration and international cooperation led by the Ministry of Natural Resources. Locals now face a prolonged fight to restore clean water and safety. So I studied a lot of environmental politics in university, and one of the biggest issues is the fact that the activities of your neighbors can often have a very serious impact on you.
Very true.
And unfortunately here in Myanmar, there's so many, like, they have chaos right now. So I don't know how Thailand trying to put pressure on them to change these activities will actually do anything, but it's nice to see they're supporting their locals.
Thailand talking to all of its neighbors currently. Didn't go well with Cambodia. Hopefully this one goes better.
Fingers crossed.
All right. A couple of stories left from Thailand. Here we go. Our next story talks about Thailand opens bidding for Bangkok Nong Khai high-speed rail 2026. Thailand will open bidding for the Bangkok Nong Khai high-speed rail project in Q3 2026 as part of its Thai-Chinese infrastructure partnership. The State Railway of Thailand aims to attract private investment under a public-private partnership model for system installation and operations. A recent public consultation sought input to align the project with national needs and sustainable growth. Thai firms with rail experience are eligible to bid, while foreign companies, especially Chinese investors, are encouraged to partner locally given the railway's direct link to China.
Yeah, China has a lot of experience in building high-speed railways. It would be nice if we could get some of those around Thailand so we can have a different way to get around.
Yeah, but then again, it'll take a couple of years for it to really kind of get going efficiently, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
But there's another aspect about this that always throws me off is how much of this is influenced by China. So China uses infrastructure projects to not really create jobs in the local economy. They use their own resources and their own labor resources from China, ship them in. They do the jobs. They get the money. So that money stays internal to China. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, before we move on to our last two stories, which of course involves nudity and some
Trans people.
Well, yeah, and some good news about the Chiang Mai and Bangkok in terms of popularity. But before we dive into that, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor.
Moving on.
Let's dive into it. I promised you nudity, Jay.
You did.
Guess what? We're
Tell
diving into this one.
Give it to me, baby.
Not sure if it's your kind, if you're into it. I don't know. But a topless Thai trans woman was busted.
Uh-oh.
Get it? For a beach stunt in Sri Lanka. That was a busty joke. 26-year-old Thai trans woman tourist was arrested in Outrage Bay, Sri Lanka, after walking topless along the beach, triggering backlash from locals and social media. Despite identifying as female, her Thai passport lists her as male, and Sri Lankan law prohibits toplessness for women. Well, which is it? She pleaded guilty to indecent exposure and causing distress, receiving a 6-week suspended jail sentence. She'll avoid prison unless she reoffends within 5 years. The incident stirred debate in the conservative beach town, highlighting tensions over gender identity and public decency laws.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, I didn't think that person was Thai. They look foreign, but it's not even like they're walking on the beach. It's not even like tanning or anything. It's just walking on the streets topless. Why?
Yeah, gotta say, pretty good looking lady, boy. I don't know. Sorry, what do we say? But because like obviously she's trying to play on the fact that like, look, you guys say I'm male. It's male on my passport. Like men.
Yeah,
can
maybe
walk
just
around
trying to
with
prove a
shirts
point,
up.
right?
I get that, and then it's like clearly not.
Yeah.
I mean that is not what we would stereotypically consider a male body.
But then again, why go to another country and try to prove a point?
That is true too. I don't know.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like, I don't like your laws and your way of thinking.
Then why are you here? Yeah. That's all fair.
Yeah.
I think.
And the strange part is like Thai people are actually very, krang chai and very respectful and don't really want a very non-confrontational as well.
Well, the trans community doesn't always have that reputation.
True. True. Hey, you stand up for your rights, I guess.
I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Is that there's still such a battle for rights and what gender identity means and how they want to be seen in culture and society. So I can understand the confrontational nature sometimes, but like you said, I think doing it while abroad, especially in a very conservative place like Sri Lanka, this can basically just land you in more hot water than good you'll do.
Hey.
What's that?
I understand your struggles.
Thank you. Yeah.
Our next story takes us to Chiang Mai rather. As it tops Asia's best cities as Bangkok grabs third place.
Woo!
Asia's best city, Chiang Mai?
I guess so. I don't know. That's what they said.
Chiang Mai has been named Asia's best city for 2025 by Travel and Leisure, topping the list with a score of 91.94. Bangkok followed closely in third place, just behind Tokyo. The accolade highlights Chiang Mai's cultural richness, ecotourism, and hospitality, boosting Thailand's global tourism profile. Who voted in this? Officials hailed the win as proof of the country's readiness to land regional tourism. Local businesses in Chiang Mai are already seeing a tourism surge, with hotel bookings and inquiries rising fast. Thailand now cements its place as a top-tier destination in Asia. No doubt Thailand is a top destination in Asia, but Chiang Mai and Bangkok being the top three, under Tokyo in second, I don't know, that kind of sounds, as Kate would say, a little sus.
I agree with the list. Look, I think Chiang Mai is amazing. Obviously, this poll was taken about summer, not during the winter pollution time, like the crop burning era.
Yeah.
But Chiang Mai is awesome, man. And in terms of like a tourist travel destination, I think people often overlook it compared to the beaches down south and things like that.
Can I say something?
What's
it's
up?
my favorite city in Thailand by far.
It's amazing.
If I could live in Chiang Mai for the rest of my life and do work and anything and everything, I would be there. Minus the crop burning and pollution that takes over the city for about 6 to 8 months a year.
It looks like Silent Hill up there during that
Beautiful
time, but
city. great people. Life's a bit slower there. Great food, nice climate, gets nice and cold. You've got the mountains, you've got the pretty girls, you've got everything. Chiang Mai is amazing.
Yeah.
Our Mookie is close from Chiang Mai. She's not actually from Chiang Mai.
Oh, dude, I love
She's
Bangkok,
finished
too.
from the next best thing, Tak.
Yeah, I think.
This. But she studied in Chiang Mai, and that's what matters.
That's cool.
She's a northerner, is what she's trying to say. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah. Well, I also got to say, I agree with Bangkok at number 3, man. I think Bangkok is better than Tokyo. No offense.
What?
Any Japanese viewers?
I've
Yeah,
never
dude.
been to Tokyo, but
Bangkok
sure.
is a little bit more wild and more fun.
I don't even like Bangkok.
There's a few things that are better. So, first of all, the Tokyo public transport is incredibly difficult to navigate. Like, every single line is owned by a different operator, so you can't just, like, get on and move freely. It's
The next stop
insanity.
is Shibuya.
Yeah, correct. There are some cool areas of Tokyo, but they're not they don't have as many fun as parties as we do. We have way better party scene, I think. And,
Bro, you gotta live in Tokyo for 3 years to be able to say that, though.
I lived there. I spent a month there.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I feel like that's enough time to get to know a city pretty well.
Okay. Well, I'm a beach boy, so I mean, I find it difficult to live in a city. So I think my struggles in Bangkok would probably be the same as in Tokyo, if not more.
Yeah.
So you might be right.
It's just very expensive to get around. And,
True.
And Osaka's better.
I say we should
Osaka.
all officially live by the beach.
That's okay.
And or by a mountain.
I like a city. I like the concrete jungle, baby.
You're from Miami. How dare you?
How would I be able to Spider-Man around this place?
True.
If we didn't have all these
your
skyscrapers.
In your khaki-colored matching top and bottom.
They call me Tarantula Man.
Yeah. Everything kind of matches. Your hair, your beard, your shirt, your pants, the chair.
Yeah. Somebody once told
Your
me
skin
I dress
tone.
up like my own face.
They're not far off. All right. Yeah.
let's
That's
wrap
it,
up,
ladies and gentlemen. Those are some of the stories from across Thailand today. You can find more stories on thetiger.com, or you can get into the conversation and let your comments be known at
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest English news forum.
Yeah, you can also join, guys, if you're watching this not live. We do the show live every day at 9:30, where we have about 150 people watching with us.
Yes, sir.
live. And join the conversation here. We like to hear what you have to say as we're doing this on the go. But also, you can subscribe to the Thaiger here. Hit the join button if you want to become a member. Get all sorts of benefits. And also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you get your mobile fix for social media, because you'll see a lot of content that you wouldn't normally see here on the main page. For now, why don't we dive into the comments and see what our live viewers have to say.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.